Hey everyone, it's Diana from Wild Rose. How are you today? I am so happy to be here again with you this morning. It's a little kind of mid to later morning here. I've been up for a while, so I got all my house stuff done. I got out of the shower early this morning, and I realized, I'm not going anywhere. It's cold outside. It's beautiful and sunny, but it's still cold. I really have nowhere to go, so I just kind of put on a nice, fresh pajama top. First off, I love this top, and I'm not gonna lie, like I roll up the cuffs so you can't tell it's pajamas sometimes, and I'll wear it out with like maybe like a shirt under it or something because I love this shirt. And I just like totally like hit my microphone on that, and I'm sorry. Um, but yes, this video is for my February giveaway. I told you I was doing giveaways every single month, and I meant it, and I'm gonna keep up with that. Um, so what have I been doing for the last couple of days? Well, I am still drinking my Rise Mushroom Go-Go juice. Um, Great stuff. My little kitty cup here. My kitty cup. Kitty, kitty, kitty cat. Um, I love this stuff, and I've been doing this for like 3 weeks now. And I have to say that in 3 weeks, I have noticed that my energy levels are definitely higher. I do about 2 cups a day, and I probably put a little more than that's called for. And I don't use dairy. I use the Laird superfood creamer without sugar in it, because I don't use sugar. I use stevia. Um, I'm not affiliated or sponsored by these companies at all, but I love them. The Laird creamers I've been using for ages, and I love them. I absolutely love them. So, in this video, I might even put a link to those two products that I use. Now, the Rise coffee, the Rise mushroom coffee is not cheap, and it's subscription, but I'll tell you right now, it's amazing. It really is good. It's high caliber. Um, are you getting the top tier $25,000 like a I don't know, like I forget how it was, like it's something crazy like 20,000 an ounce or something like that. I know it's like I think it's more than gold. I was reading somewhere where it costs more than gold per ounce, uh, but it's got a really good commercially farmable form of cordyceps in it, and not the zombie ones. You're not going to turn into a zombie. Unless you're an ant or a beetle or something tiny like that, you're not going to turn into a zombie. But cordyceps are amazing for stamina, immunity, everything. They're incredible. Um, it's got lion's mane, it's got turkey tail, king trumpet. I think it's got shiitake and a couple other ones in there, and just so good for you. And I've noticed, like I said, I've been doing this for 3 weeks now, and I've noticed a difference. I am bright and bushy tailed after I have a cup of this, and I've been that way. I find myself not getting really tired during the day, which is exciting. I don't actually nap a lot. I really don't. I, I, I have a hard time staying still, if anything, which is why crochet saved my life. Crochet is my zen. You see my little crochet projects behind me here. So this is my living room. I'm in my living room today because it was just so nice and sunny down here. And the light upstairs in the studio was just crazy. And I've got my mushroom tent, which I do grow my own mushrooms. I've after a couple degrees in a graduate certificate in conservation and natural resource management, I am now doing a mycology research certification program, graduate level. And I do grow my own mushrooms. I love mushrooms. I'm obsessed with them. So when you see that little green tent in the background in the videos from upstairs in my studio, that's what that's for. I am not cultivating them yet inside the house because I cannot count on that room being maintained at a specific temperature all the time yet. So usually right about springtime, when spring gets going, that's when I'll start. Winters, without that heat running 24/7, it can get very, very cold up there. Really, really cold, to where you can see your breath cold. And that's really not conducive to proper mushroom growing. So, but once I start doing that, maybe I'll share a little bit of that, and I plan on growing a whole bunch of different ones too. So, I guess I can probably find, I haven't really gone foraging out here in Japan. I've done foraging back stateside, not here in Japan though, and I intend to start because I'm sure there's beautiful oysters out here, beautiful, beautiful mushroom varieties that are just absolutely delicious. I'm not afraid of foraging. I'm not afraid of mushrooming. I've joined mycology clubs in the past. I've done foraging in the past, like plenty of times. My nephew and my niece's farm out in Loosedale, actually behind their pond, they have amazing oysters. I just picked a whole bunch of a big bag full one day, and I just took it home, cleaned them, and just sauteed them, and they were delicious. Oh my God, they were so good. This is not a mushroom channel. I wish it was. Oh my God, maybe I can, I don't know, do that too one day. But I'm hanging out here with Buddy. I don't know where Poe went. Poe left. Buddy's over there kind of hanging out in the sun, saying, hey, Mom, hanging out in the sun with you. But yeah, this is my living room. It's pretty humble. We have all our little hippie covers on our couch, our little bohemian covers everywhere, and my crochet projects from the past. This blanket is like my favorite stitch in the whole world. This is a sedge stitch, and this is probably my favorite stitch in the whole world to do. It's not a really good, you see it. And that was like, I had 2 cakes, like actually 4 cakes, but 2 of the same color. And I didn't know what else to do with them. And I know that the 2 color schemes really didn't look like they would match, but I put them together in the blanket and they went just fine. I think they look fine. And so yeah, everything crocheted behind me is all mine. And I give a lot away too. I don't sell my crochet. You know what, and you guys who crochet a lot, you know what I'm talking about. You know, you're not going to get, well, you're not going to get most people to pay you what you actually put into it. So I find that people are just way more appreciative of what you do when you give it as gifts. That's my experience. Oh, did you just move out of your box onto the carpet? You're so cute. He's so cute. So I don't know if you could see him. Let me show you my buddy. My buddy. My buddy. Hey, buddy. Buddy. No? Gonna ignore us? He's gonna ignore us. Yeah, my little humble living room here. My little humble. Very humble. And oh, there's Poe. Say hi, Poe. Yeah, they fling cat food everywhere. I don't know how it gets there, but I actually do vacuum every single day. And I still find bits of cat food all over the floor, and I think, I don't know, I think they're having parties with it. So, hey, Popo. Hi. Yes, I'm talking to you. You want to come say hi to everybody? No? You're just going to sit there? He's going to sit there. Yes, so I am doing this in my living room today just because it just seemed nice, and my hair's getting crazy. It was just so warm and sunny down here with all the windows and the light, and it was comfy, and I just felt like being comfy today. You ever just feel like being comfy? But anyways, I don't want to go on tangents here. I want to do this giveaway video. So I promised you that every month I'm going to do a giveaway, like a little contest, whatever. And this is no exception. So what I want to do though is I'm going to give you different options for your giveaway boxes when you do, when I select the winners for all these giveaways I'm going to have. And I'm doing this because one of my subscribers, Sarah Nichols, suggested it. So I'm going to take her suggestion and run with it. Thank you, Sarah. It was awesome. I'm going to give you options of what kind of giveaway boxes you can have. And you can either do 1, all crochet and yarn and things like that. 2, all Japanese stuff, like Japanese snacks and goodies and knickknacks or whatever. Or 3, a combination of both. So those are going to be your choices when you win. And I'll do a whole new video for who the winner is and announce that and give all the directions and options. I'll do a video for that separately, but I'm going to run this one for about 5 days or so, 5 or 6 days. So this giveaway video is going to be, you have to answer a question, okay? Now it's an easy question, but hopefully it'll take you down a little rabbit hole of crochet history. So this is going to be a question about crochet history. So the question is, what type of knitting is considered and accepted by most as the direct precursor to crochet? Okay, what type of knitting is considered by most the direct precursor to crochet? And you can probably get that on Google. I did. So you can get that on Google. And if you do that, you're going to find a lot of cool history about crochet. So, it's a really cool little piece of history to read. So answer the question in the comments. If you're already subscribed, wonderful. Thank you so much. I love you guys. If you're not subscribed and you want to take part in the giveaway, go ahead and subscribe. Feel free to share. And just put your answer in the comments below on this video. No, they don't have to be long answers because the winner's only going to be picked by random. I'm going to like roll them up and down, kind of like that wheel on, you know, The Price is Right. I'm going to let it roll, and then wherever it stops, and that's the winner. So you don't have to, you know, go into elaborate answers and everything. Just answer it basically, and I'll go through, make sure you got the right answer, and select a winner from there. So I'm going to keep this open for about 5 or 6 days, just to give everybody a chance to look at the video and do that. Bunny is giving me the cutest look over here. I love it. So yeah, but I figured I'd do something different today. I figured I'd film here in the living room, where it's just a little different scenery. The light was actually a little better down here for recording today. It wasn't as, for some reason upstairs, I think it's where my desk, my little table, my work table sits. I think it's just where the sun comes in. Also upstairs, I do floor sitting, so I actually have a floor level table with floor seating and things like that. Very Japanese style, a tatami room. So I'm very careful what kind of furniture and stuff I put on that tatami. I have protectors on all the feet of everything, so I do sit lower upstairs, which probably affects where the sun comes in and hits me in the face. My mother was like, that lighting's terrible. I'm like, I know, I gotta fix it. So the light in this house is so beautiful. It runs through everything, but the problem is when you're trying to make a video, that light can be really, really bad. So I do have to kind of move the light around a little bit. That is a little bit of a challenge during the day. But yeah, so that is the giveaway today. I don't want to go rambling because you know me, I love rambling. I love talking and talking and talking. But I won't. So before I go, I'm going to ask the question again, just to make sure. So the question you have to answer for this month's giveaway is, what type of knitting is considered by most to be the direct precursor to crochet? And see if I can give you guys a little bit. Sorry, my lips are so chapped, it's so dry here. Let me see if I can give you guys a hint. When you're answering the question, don't be sheepish about your answers. Maybe that'll be a good hint. I don't know. Maybe not. Buddy, what'd you do? Oh, it wasn't sunny enough. Oh, he just moved to behind the little space heater because the sun's right there. The cats are crazy, like in the heat of summer, and it gets hot here in Japan. It gets hot and humid. To me, it's just like being on the Gulf Coast. It's that humid. But these cats will find the hottest room, the hottest spot with the most sun, and sleep there all day long. And I'm like, I'm melting in the shade. But yeah, so, I plan on going, did I say I was gonna be doing yarn shopping this Saturday? I can't remember if I told you or not. But this Saturday, I'm gonna do a little bit of yarn shopping with my friend Lee from the Cat Network, Japan Cat Network. She's a good friend. I love her to death. And actually in March, next month, I'll be in Kyoto with Susan Roberts, the director of Japan Cat Network, at the Kyoto shelter, which is the main shelter. And I'll be up there delivering some goodies for the cats and Susan. And just helping out, spending a few days up there just to help her out and, you know, help out the cats and all this other kind of stuff. And it's fun. It's exciting. I like doing it. I love transporting the cats. I love being, I'm a volunteer transporter for them, and I love it. You know, being retired it's tough. I mean, I'm going to be, this coming August, I'm going to be the big 5-0. I'm not going to lie. It's a little scary. It's a little scary. It goes fast. Oh, man, it goes fast. I'll tell you, it goes fast. I don't remember when I left my 20s and 30s. It just seems like I blinked and here I am. But I guess early retirement for me, I can't, with my visa, my SOFA visa, I can't really work in Japan with that. So my husband's like, well, just be retired and just enjoy retirement. I'm like, yeah, so that's what I'm doing. I'm doing what I love. I'm able to focus more on continuing my education, continuing my love and pursuit of mycology, and just different geographical stuff, different geographical studies. And I can pursue my crochet art, this video with you guys. It gives me time to do that. I love it. You know, I just get a chance to maybe slow down a little bit and enjoy the life around me. So I used to dread being retired. And it's, it's not bad. I mean, I miss doing things. I miss working because I loved my career. I absolutely loved it. I've been in home inspections and land inspections and for a long time, and I was an appraiser, a certified residential real estate appraiser in Connecticut. I was involved with, I was a property researcher in the late 90s and then became a certified residential appraiser, got my own firm, and pretty successful until the big 2008 crash. A lot of us lost a lot of things. Hung on until about 2011, moved to Mississippi, got my second degree in, my first degree is in history from Central Connecticut State University, and then I got my second degree from University of Southern Mississippi on the Gulf Coast in physical geography. I can do calculus. Yeah. Once you learn the secret, it's actually not that hard, and Excel will do any equation you need. Seriously, you can punch any equation into Excel, and it's there. But yes, I can actually do calculus. That's amazing. But anyways, I'm not doing it here. No. I need a whiteboard and other bunch of stuff to be able to do that, because some of those equations are like, I mean, we had one class, it was a biophysics class, and our test was 2 mathematical equations, and we had a week to do them. So think about that, 2 mathematical equations, and we had 1 week to solve both of them. It took that long. I mean, there was a lot of work, so, you figure between doing all that, and the papers and the research and the field work, the outdoor field work you're doing, it was a lot of work, but I loved every minute of it. And then I went back into home inspections. I mean, I got a lot of job offers, but they just weren't in Mississippi, and I wasn't, there's no job out there that I love enough to not live with my husband, who was stationed in Biloxi, Mississippi with the hurricane hunters at that point, and I was absolutely not prepared to pick up and leave because of a job. No, that was not even an option. So I ended up going back in inspections, property inspections and house inspections, and I loved it. I loved working outside, and my degree absolutely got put to use. I had a internship that I did over at the one of the estuary centers in the area for a while, and I did that as well, and that was fun. I volunteered at the Audubon Society. That was a lot of fun too. So I did a lot of things. My degree was absolutely put to use. And here in Japan, I get to continue my education, and I am involved in a program that is a mycology research certification program. So that's fun. And once it gets warmer, I'm going to go do some foraging out here and seeing what kind of fungi I can find out there. So, it's a great world. It's a great experience. I love it so much. See, I even have them on my hand. My little Mothra with the mushrooms growing out of the top of her. So I intend to add more mushrooms too. So these are my little mushrooms here. So, but anyways, like I said, I go off on tangents. I don't mean to ramble. But maybe I'll share some more of my mycology stuff, in some videos when I go foraging. If I find some really cool mushrooms, I'll put them up on the community part of this page, so you can check out some photos and stuff. That's really cool. Anyways, so yes, for the giveaway, answer the question. Thank you for putting up with my ramblings. I get off on a tangent. It's like my mouth won't let me stop. But yes, so what type of knitting is considered and accepted by most to be the precursor for crochet? And that is the question for the giveaway. So go ahead, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, answer that below in the comments. Also, thank you guys for everything. Thank you guys for liking the page, for sharing, for subscribing. Any of the giveaway boxes, anything that you get from me, like I said before, feel free to share any of that. Share it on your channel, share it with your kids, share it with your parents, share it with your grandparents, your neighbors, your friends. You have my full permission to do anything you want with it. I have no problem with it. So, but yeah, I'm excited to get this one together because it's going to be different, because you'll have 3 options when you win, which is going to be really nice. So go ahead, answer those questions below. Subscribe if you hadn't already. And if you have, I love you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Sarah, for that awesome suggestion. I'm definitely taking that and using it. I do read your comments. I read all your comments. I look at all your suggestions, all your tips and advice. I do. I absolutely take those into consideration. I really take those all to heart. I thank you guys for supporting me and being so encouraging. You don't even know how much that means. Really, it's amazing. You guys are absolutely the most fantastic, grooviest bunch of people in the whole world. You really are. So I will not chit chat with you too much longer. I will let you go. And until next time, as always, be kind, be generous, be happy, be cool, and keep hooking. Bye, guys.